another state off your bucket list.
Be sure and take her for some good Ohio wine.
There's a lot of wineries that are pretty decent, so
We'll try them
There
out.
we go.
it might not be California wine, but it's still pretty good.
Okay.
I enjoyed the
And-
restaurant at the winery you took us to. That was nice. That was
Did
really-
we take you to
Gervasi.
Gervasi?
Gervasi.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
I'm gonna roll up credits. I guess nobody else is joining us tonight. Just us few.
Okay.
All right. Let me share the credits.
Yeah, Sharon, aren't they in Hawaii? Was that this week that they were gonna be in Hawaii?
Oh, is it? Okay, maybe. They're not allowed to take vacations, are they?
Yeah, yeah, I was kind of surprised that they were going, but it's like the first week that you can submit your taxes, so that's probably why they decided to get it in ahead of time.
Are you seeing the opening
Yes.
credit? Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Good evening, folks. Virtual wine tasting in the era of post-coronavirus. It's January 29th, 2024. And tonight we're covering the High Valley AVA in Lake County. I am still your host. I am still the Wino Snob, and I'm still with Wine is Life and other things. And the tasting panel tonight, actually there's fewer of us tonight, but we show everyone whether they're here or not. And that's the tasting panel. And we'll stop the share and look at the actual tasting panel for this evening. So who wants to go first? Nobody. Okay, got it. Okay, I'll call out.
We'll let you go first tonight.
Oh, okay, that's unusual. Hi, I'm going first. I'm David Mayer. I think I introduced myself, and I'm broadcasting live from Fremont, California. And tonight I have a wine from Brassfield. Brassfield is an estate winery, and this is the 2019 Pinot Noir. And it says it is, so it's in the High Valley appellation, which is what we're doing tonight. It's a handcrafted, family-owned, estate-grown, produced, and bottled by Brassfield Estate Winery in Clear Lake Oaks, California. And my wine is 14.1% alcohol, which is on the lowest side of a California wine. Should I make my comment now or save it for later?
You make it now.
Go ahead.
I'm not real super happy with this wine. It does have Pinot Noir characteristics, but it's a little medicinal. I'm hoping that after being open for a while, it's going to be a little better, but I don't have high hopes for that, but we'll see what happens. We'll go around the table. We'll do Bill and Dorothy next.
Okay, Bill and Dorothy from Fairfield, California, and we're doing a Brassfield also. And it's getting better.
Oh, okay.
So I have higher hopes for it.
Okay.
Anyway, Brassfield Estate, it's a 2016 Tempranillo and 14.1 alcohol also. Estate grown, produced, and bottled. And their estate, which is 5,000 acres now,
Wow.
ranges from 1,800 feet to 3,000 feet. And it's in the High Valley area, and it's kind of around the Round Mountain volcano, which is dormant, fortunately. They started vineyard development in 2001, and because they have massive diurnal temperature swings, it allows for longer hang time and better acid retention, they're saying. So they have very hot days and then cool nights. Medium body, plummy wine with accents of spicy black pepper, cinnamon, anise. And I agree with that. I'm getting some of that on the bottle.
Ours is not medicinal at all.
No,
That's not
Okay, good.
characteristic. Yeah. It's actually very mild, I would say. It's
Yeah.
a very soft wine.
and I was amazed at how many varietals they have on this estate. Now, some of these things this one is from the estate, but probably not all of them. But they've got
I think most of them.
they've got
are.
Cabernet, Grenache, Malbec, Merlot, Mourvedre, Petit Syrah, Petit Verdot, Petit Noir, Syrah, and Tempranillo. And they also have white wines, but I'm ignoring those as usual.
Okay.
We've been there a couple times. It's a beautiful,
Oh, okay.
tasting, beautiful tasting.
Yeah.
5,000 acres, that's a heck of a big winery.
Well, and it's on volcanic soil, so it's actually when you're driving there, it's almost barren.
Yeah.
The
Huh.
landscape,
And the owner
rocky.
the owner is Jerry Brassfield, which we thought was from Shackley, but he's from
Neolife.
Neolife. That's where he made all his money to buy
Oh,
this huge estate.
They do the little vitamins, little vitamin packs.
They
right?
do vitamins and supplements, and they do a lot of the selling by individuals, the sort of multi-level selling, so that
Yep.
you
Yeah, the pyramid.
pyramid scheme.
Pyramid market.
Yeah. Amway.
Yep.
Anyway, Shackley.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. What you got, Nan and Scott?
Well, we also have Brassfield, but we have the Cab Sav, a 2019. It's a state winery, and it is 15%. I don't think it's bad, and especially while we were reading, I thought it was really good. This one was $21.99 from wine.com.
It's getting better.
Yeah, that's what we're noticing, getting better.
Yeah.
I would actually say that too.
Begrudgingly, it
I think
sounds.
fully-
Or my palate is getting used to it. I don't know.
Right,
That could
right,
be.
right.
Maybe I'm numb to it now. Maybe the medicine's kicking in.
There you go. That's it. That's
It
it.
must be the neutral life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Karen, what's up?
I'm here in Florida. I'm kind of getting used to the time change. I went to the store today, and it's a really nice wine and liquor store. And he looked at my list and started laughing. He says, "Can I have this list to tell everybody what I don't have?" So I got this is from
Got vodka.
February. This is February. It's February 19th. It's vodka. St. George's and Alameda.
I bet you paid $26.99 for yours.
Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't take the tag off, huh? Okay. It's in a very nice neighborhood. So anyway, this is 40% alcohol by volume, and it's made from American grains and fruit. But so I'm non-compliant, but I'm kind of compliant, like David said. It's on this piece of paper. So
Anything on the page.
it was on the page, so I got that. And I really didn't taste the vodka straight. Let me just
Oh,
David, I see you have Hangar One vodka on the San Francisco AVA. We have that.
yeah.
This is
Excellent.
actually not bad. This is not a bad vodka. But I mixed mine with club soda.
Did you ice put it in ice? Oh, it is. You have it in ice. Got it.
Yeah. Hmm.
I used to keep my vodkas and gins in the freezer because alcohol that high won't freeze, but it'll be nice and chilled already.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I didn't do it today.
Then if you're going to make a cocktail or martini or something like that, then it doesn't get watered down by the melting ice.
Quite as fast, right?
Right.
Bill's sister used to do that, and then when Bill's younger brother was living with her, when she went to get it out of the freezer one time, it was frozen solid.
Oh, so he drank it, put water in it.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
You had to
Yeah.
have.
That's right.
I know my kids did that before to me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I replaced my mom's stuff with water, but she didn't keep it in the freezer, so I saved.
Didn't match and notice.
Didn't notice it. My mom didn't drink much anyway, so she wouldn't have noticed anyway because she wouldn't be going for the bottle anyway. Well, let's learn a little bit about High Valley, and then let's see what we got. So, are you seeing that?
Yep.
Okay. So those of you watching the multitude watching, you'll notice something interesting when we don't always just go for the same wine or winery. And if you followed us before, I usually put the bottles of all the wineries that we're covering for the evening here. You notice there's just one bottle here. There's a good reason for that. Brassfields is the only winery in the High Valley AVA. So there's a reason. So we don't have our usual singers tonight.
Mhm.
So it's on you, David.
Well, I do like Gordon Lightfoot, so he was one of my favorites when he was popular way back when. So there was a Gordon Lightfoot had a song called "If You Could Read My Mind." So I, as you know, changed the wordings around. So this is if you could drink my wine. I will try. If you could drink my wine, love, what a tale my blends would tell. Just like an old world Bordeaux, about a wine from an old chateau, in a cellar dark, or a winery strong, with boots upon my feet. You know that wine is me, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a wine you can't drink. If you could drink my wine, love, what a tale my blends would tell. Like a like a spectator review, the kind the wine store sells. When you reach the part where the headaches come, the hero would be me, but heroes often pale. And you won't drink that wine again because the finish is just too hard to take. I'd walk away like a winemaker who gets burned in a three-way review. Enter number two, a winery queen to play the scene of bringing all the good wines out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could make this wine, and I've got to say that I just don't spit it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the wine's all gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could drink my wine, love, what a tale my blends could tell. Just like an old world Bordeaux, about about a wine from an old chateau, in a cellar dark, or a winery strong, with boots upon my feet. But stories always end. If you could read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the tastings that you lack. I never thought I could drink this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the wine's all gone, and I just can't get it back. Thank you.
Good job.
I like doing these. I got some really fun ones coming up too. So it's we'll see. So this is Sharon's page.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. So we're still in Clear Lake AVA, and today we're in the where are we in? We're in the
High Valley AVA.
High Valley AVA right here. This whole big area, maybe that's all Brassfield.
Mhm.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe so. There's a lot of 5,000 is a lot of acreage. So yeah, it looks like this as a close up, and it looks like this. So appropriately named, this area's high hanging valley ringed with steep volcanic hillsides produces mountain fruit with a great color and structure. Higher elevations and Lake County's pure air allow for greater levels of UV light, as much as 10% more than neighboring sea level valleys. This extra UV triggers thicker grape skins, greater tannins, and intense wines with high phenolic levels. Situated above the northeast shores of Clear Lake in Lake County, this distinct growing area is defined by steep mountain ridges rising up to 3,000 feet directly from this hanging valley's floor at 1,700 feet. Approximately 9 miles long and 3 miles wide, this rare east-west traverse in the California coastal range was created by volcanic activity of Round Mountain. And here we go. This looks pretty cool. Elevation is 1,700 to 2,400 feet. Well, actually, we said 3,000 earlier. Varietals are Cabernet Sauvignon, which we have tonight, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Syrah, Zinfandel, Petit Syrah, Petit Verdot, Malbec, Grenache, Neved, and we have Tempranillo and Pinot Noir represented. Soils, the distinct watershed boundaries of this region determine that soils found within the High Valley area are derived only from parent material found within the basin. Brick red volcanic cinders and pumice-like gravel and stones allow for superior drainage. The western edge and middle of High Valley is composed of gravelly loams created from eroded Franciscan shales. Elevation along the cooling effects of the Clear Lake create a natural and perpetual wind machine. During July and August, daily temperature swings of 50 degrees are not uncommon. This intense cooling effect promotes good acidity, improved tannic structure, and darker color and more concentrated fruit character. And a little picture down the rows.
Imagine taking care of that many acres of grapevines.
Well, I don't. So that's the whole estate is 5,000. I don't. Well, I don't know if I have that information.
Yeah, I don't think that
but
it's all in. I think there's a lot
Well,
of land.
wasn't there, it said like 900 and some acres
of
on
grapes.
Okay.
Right.
of one of
right.
your previous slides,
Which
but even
is-
at 900 acres, that's a heck of a lot
That's
of
a lot.
acres.
Yeah.
Which
that
is huge for Lake County. I mean, that's
Right.
really huge. So we got Brassfield Estates at the top of High Valley AVA in Lake County. Lives in a estate and winery unlike any other, planted at an altitude matched only by 1% of vineyards in the world. Brassfield Estate Vineyards and Winery is not bound by the traditions of the valley floor. Precision, sustainable farming is our base to craft 17 varietals from vine to bottle with the wines never leave our hands. We go above and beyond for the land we reside on, the animals we share it with, the people who join us, and of course, our award-winning wines. From our one-of-a-kind estate in Clear Lake Oaks to your glass, join us today, and experience the magic of Brassfield Estate Winery. So this is a big house. Yeah.
And it's new. It's not old.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's not an old estate. It looks like it's an old estate, but they built it. They built it to look old.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably part of that is your tasting room and stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's the whole. Yeah, it's a huge. Yes, and even sort of places with art and that sort of thing. I don't know that anybody lives there.
Oh,
Oh, in this place, this is all the winery?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody lives in part of it, but
got to be caretaker somewhere.
right, right.
I'll volunteer.
Yeah.
I just thought it was old. And the first time we went and we asked about how old it was, and I mean, it seems like it was less than 30 years old or something. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
So, oh, I have more information. I forgot. Okay, here we go.
Right.
So here's where are we? They're right here. So yeah, this is like nice drawing of what this looks like.
Looks like a volcanic.
And you
Yeah.
see all that brown, and that's what you see when you drive there is all that brown and rocks.
Oh,
Oh, really?
so yeah,
Yeah.
so Round Mountain was a volcano. I mean, the only other volcano that still looks like a volcano is Konocti here. And what else do I have? Oh, I have more stuff. There we go. More info. Okay. Brassfield Estate Winery and Vineyards are located in the western section of High Valley at the High Serenity Ranch on a truly distinctive and remarkable wine growing property. Our valley floor vineyards sit at 1,800 feet elevation. The higher vineyard blocks rise to nearly 3,000 feet. The temperature fluctuation on this unique property is always one of the most amazing experienced in California. In 1973, Jerry Brassfield purchased the original 1,600 acres as a cattle ranch and wildlife preserve. Over the next 3 decades, Jerry acquired additional contiguous properties. Today, the Brassfield estate includes over 5,000 acres across both the eastern and western sections of High Valley, as well as the Round Mountain volcano. In 1998, the different sections of the ranch were investigated for their potential to produce outstanding estate-grown wines. The vineyard development started in 2001, has grown to a state-of-the-art farming operation as well as our winemaking facility.
Not even 30 years.
Right, right.
Yeah, our Brassfield estate includes the picturesque Lake Serenity, as well as the imposing Round Mountain volcano. More than just symbols of our distinctive land, these two Brassfield icons have a profound impact on our wines. The now extinct volcano helped create the valley's basin and form the lake. In combination with the alluvial sediments and volcanic soils that settled on our land, the lake and volcano create conditions for grapes with bright acidity and aromatics for the white wines, with supple tannin structure, dark color, and concentrated fruit character for the red wines. More stuff. Okay. So we take stewardship of the land and of the creatures in it, in and above it, seriously. We have provided a flyway and refuge for thousands of ducks and other waterfowl on the Brassfield estate lands. These preservation efforts form a connection between our history and the type of sustainable conscientiousness that ensures our future. 10,000 to 20,000 years ago, the built up, so this is actually a pretty old winery, 10,000 to 20,000 years ago.
Made wine?
The built up lava flow from the eruption of Round Mountain volcano sealed off watershed that flowed to the east side of High Valley. Over time, alluvial material from the runoff from the surrounding mountains filled the canyon, creating a transverse valley floor. Unusual due to its east-west orientation running counter to California's coastal range. High Valley's orientation and Clear Lake's proximity create a natural wind machine that has a resulting cooling effect on a daily basis. This cooling temperature of coastal breezes greatly influenced the distinctive flavor of exceptional wine. I bet you there's another page. Nope, I bet wrong. I lost. Okay, never mind.
I'm sorry they don't have
so
pictures of the tasting room.
Oh, yeah.
I think I had them, but I couldn't find them. So
He was looking on his phone, but he couldn't find him.
Next week we'll be in Red Hills AVA and Benmore, the exclusive Benmore AVA. Stay tuned.
Hey. Yeah.
We're back. I could hear my grandson on the phone with grandma.
Oh, okay.
He calls grandma almost every day.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
That is good.
FaceTime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maddie
Nice.
does that and it's like, oh my God, we just got up.
Well, and then she does it on my daughter's phone and she's like all over the place. I'm like getting half sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
That or he puts us down and he's playing Minecraft while he's talking to us.
Yeah.
He's a Minecraft expert.
Hey.
I had my granddaughter on the phone yesterday too, and she was going around in circles. You were talking about getting dizzy. She was doing around in circles. Then she locked herself in the closet. So I said, let me call your mom. Hang up. Let me call your mom and have your mom get you out of the closet. And she goes, no, she knows how to three-way. She's going Megan Forte. I can't three-way, but she was doing it. I'm going, Jesus.
You can do it.
She's 6. Cracks me up. So at first I thought she was kidding. She goes, I can't get out.
Funny.
Maybe mom has the knob tied down.
Right.
No, she wouldn't tie her in there. She'd tie the baby in there. Yeah. But yeah. I like talking to them on the phone because they are just crazy.
I have a question,
Yeah.
I have an answer.
and Jenny brought it up to my attention, and so last week and this week I wanted Sharon to be here so I could put the question to her. Maybe I'll have to send her a separate message. But did I get? Apparently I got the date wrong that we're supposed to get together.
I don't
If
know
we
what the
get
date
together.
is. Do we have?
Okay, then
I didn't
it's
know we
not
had
just
a date.
me. I thought
No, I
okay.
didn't.
So Jenny
didn't
said
know we
when
had a
I
date.
on the our winery doesn't carry these wines list. Our store doesn't carry these wines. So I had
Yeah.
down
I had the
the
28th
first
and
weekend, which
29th.
is so that's
What-
when it should be. Okay, so
Of what
I'll
month?
have to adjust this to June.
June 28th and 29th. That's what I had written. I don't know if that's right.
What's that?
Okay. So I will confer with Sharon and make sure, because I had skipped a Monday because I thought we were gonna
I
be
don't know what we're
together.
gonna-
So
Yeah,
I put
but-
down here June 10th because
Oh, that's
originally
right.
it was the first weekend. But actually that works better for me not to be the first weekend. The first
Yeah.
weekend,
Yeah.
I now have
Originally you had
commitment.
it on the 7th and 8th, and I said, oh, I can't go because I was going to be at CMA Fest.
So we think it's
Did
And we won't be there
Friday
the
and Saturday.
29th because Maddie's birthday's the 27th. So
If you want a different
okay.
weekend, it's fine. I don't care.
I don't
Okay,
know.
I have a new calendar, so I can figure it out now.
I don't know what the party date is. So
Yeah.
that's all right. It'd be hard to get us.
I know. I don't.
But it would be
it's kinda-
lovely to get you. We'd
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
to.
We're gonna be busy this year.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're going to have Karen
Well-
Forte to visit for a week.
Yeah.
Well, that's nothing. But I
My
mean, we're just
sister's
gonna be-
coming in April because we have the eclipse coming up.
Oh,
And
that's exciting.
and
Oh,
Karen's
you are in
coming
that
early
band, huh?
August. And then late August, we're going out to Washington. So
Yeah, we're right on the edge. We're like, they call it a partial.
yeah.
It's
I'm
okay.
So
starting to
should we
look
just
glad-
skip it? We should just skip the reunion idea. What do you think?
It's up to you
We
guys.
gotta-
You guys go ahead.
Yeah, it's for you guys in California. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
just-
really hard to get us out there.
Well, let us know when you're going to be in Washington in August. Maybe we'll try to, just at least say hi.
It's
We
we're
have
gonna be
plenty
up
of
there Labor
planes
Day
to get to
weekend.
California.
Well, and we can get to Washington, and
Sure.
we have plenty of people to see in Washington. So
Yeah, we're
I can go
talking
to
about
Washington
the
too.
27th through the 4th.
Oh, let's go to Washington.
there you go.
They're saying you're shoving into our vacation in Washington.
There's a lot of wineries in Washington.
Absolutely.
Well, I want to go to
Maybe I'll
that
stay at
brewery,
Laura's house.
Foggy Noggin. I want to go to that, and they're only open on
That'd
Saturday.
be fun.
So
Bothell. Yeah.
I'm gonna head there on a Saturday, and I don't care what anybody else is doing, but I'm going there. So
Oh, that sounds like that's great.
I wanted when we were up there for Christmas, I wanted to do that, but we were doing too many things. Just
well, and he might not have been
Around
open at Christmas. You know what I mean?
I think no, he actually had a special Saturday. I go, God, that would have been great to take my son-in-law.
27.
That's the only thing with traveling on the holidays. You just never know if things are going to be open. So, but we're gonna.
It's a cute spot. If you go there, you'll like that.
I'm planning on it. It's between the airport and Adam's house, so I'm assuming that it should be not a big deal going. It's like 28, is it minutes or miles? I forget from Adams. So
It's north of Seattle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's on the, well, I don't know. Where is that? No, I looked at that. I forget. But anyway,
In the woods.
planning on being at Adams probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then leave Sunday and go see his cousin over in Wenatchee. And we'll be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Then Tuesday we'll have to leave to go back to Seattle area to get our flight. So
you're looking at Saturday the 31st as a possibility, huh? For Foggy Bottom?
yeah, Foggy Noggin, yeah.
Foggy Noggin.
Yep.
Well, let me know if we're going to cancel the cow barn, because then I'll fly from Nashville. I'll go to
reserved.
Florida. You got to
I haven't
reserve?
reserved it.
Okay,
I haven't
just let me-
reserved
I'll
it.
leave my tickets like it is, and if so, if we don't, I'll go back to Florida. Otherwise, I'm going back to California.
Yeah, we're going to be actually gone. We're going we're gone from the 10th to the 26th of
You guys
August.
are going to be in the East. You're on your.
We'll be in New England. Yeah, we'll be in New England.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be on the East Coast.
You want to come and visit me on the boat?
I'm like, I hope that you don't have any hurricanes coming up the coast that time frame. When I saw that, I
That'll be
thought,
fun.
oh yeah, I don't know what they do. I'm sure they just pull in a port, but there's
Yeah,
been some
that's what they
nasty
do.
storms that have come up along the East Coast. When we were there in, is that October? Yeah, and we went and we visited my old boss. And yeah, he invited us out on his sailboat, but there was a storm coming up the East Coast. It was pretty bad. I'm glad Scott's like, no way. And I didn't want to go anyway. I'm just, at that point, I just want to get home. But yeah, I said, if I'm going to go out on the boat, I want it to be warm. And I don't want it to be, like throw up time. That wouldn't be any.
No.
I don't know how big his sailboat is, but I know that they do sail quite a bit.
So you're going to be up there in June,
Who?
David?
No.
August.
August. That'll be a good time to go.
You'll be warm,
It'll be nice
as long as there's no storms.
because we went in October first. Yeah, in October, and
Nothing's open.
nothing's open.
But I'm sure
Well,
you
see,
guys will have.
the original cruise we were going to go was going to be in October. It was going to leave on September 30th, but we changed because we looked at it. Sue has no interest whatsoever to go to New York City, and this would have gone to New York City.
Oh no, it is fun to go to New York City. If
talk
you,
to Sue.
Would
if you have somebody to take you around, like we had Adam, and yeah, it was great.
I love
Boston,
New York City.
but New York
I've
City,
never been there either, so it was, I don't know. It was a toss up. I gave,
well, are you guys gonna sail up and then like down the St. Lawrence Seaway, or how are you guys gonna go?
no,
Are
it's
you
all
Be out on the
like
coast?
we start in Boston, go up to Maine and hit a bunch of ports on the way and then come back to Boston again.
Oh,
So it's
I'm
all
sure that they will take you to some nice places, you know, where Adam lived in Boston. Oh, I didn't think it was anything to write home about. No, I liked where he lived in New York. Yeah,
see,
you got
I got it
the
blurred out.
good.
Let me unblur my
I think my vision's going bad.
yeah.
Oh, I know mine is.
These are our ports.
Oh, you're going up to
Okay.
Bangor, Maine.
Bar Harbor, yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
and
gonna
we're
do,
going
yeah.
Martha's Vineyard, we're going Nantucket, Provincetown, Gloucester.
Yeah, we went out to Nantucket.
Yeah, you'll be down Buzzards Bay.
Well, and my boss lives in Buzzards Bay area.
Yeah.
It's Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Along the
that's
coast.
our stop. Yeah.
And Adam helped remodel a house there at Buzzards Bay. I mean, his design. He didn't actually work, but his design.
I'm looking toward to the 2025 vacation.
Where's that one?
Well, we haven't decided yet, but one option would be Peru, the Amazon, and the Galapagos Islands.
Didn't your friends just get back from the Amazon?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She didn't really care for the Amazon area. Number one, you got all the piranhas in the Amazon River. And they fish. They actually fish. But she said about the water being so dirty, and what else? Oh, Allison was saying all this stuff.
And they're from Florida, so
Well, they lived here in Ohio and they moved to Florida, but they cruise everywhere. I mean, they've been in Egypt and all those countries over there, and I mean they've probably been on a dozen cruises or more. But she wasn't all that thrilled, and I think partly as you get older, it's harder to travel, you know. And Randy has, I'm pretty sure he's diabetic, so that probably presents a few, you know, hiccups every now and then. And so, yeah.
Yeah. So the other option would be to cruise the Columbia and Snake Rivers.
Yes,
Or
that is nice. And a friend of mine did that.
or just go to the 5 national parks in southern Utah.
There you go. That's hard to beat also.
The rivers are really nice. She really enjoyed that. Oh.
So I left it to Sue's going to choose between those 3.
Peru, though, you know, I've watched a lot on Travel Channel and History Channel, and to go and see some of those ruins and stuff, I think that would be good, you know, good into Machu Picchu, and yeah, our niece went there. She had a classmate that was from Peru, so she got to stay, you know, with them.
I'm kind of leaning to it. We were supposed to go in 2020, and that didn't happen.
Yeah, wonder why.
I don't know. It's amazing how things work.
Phil went to Machu Picchu, but he also
Did you like it?
But he also got altitude sickness wherever he was staying. He was
because
that's what Sue was talking about. Cusco's is higher than Machu Picchu, right?
Much higher,
right.
much higher.
Yeah. And they opted for extra oxygen.
They'll pump oxygen into your room, your motel room, to help fight it off.
Well, that's what Sue's kind of concerned with, that part of it. She said that's high altitude. It's like 10,000 feet.
That's more than that.
It's more than that.
More than that. Oh, okay.
Don't tell Sue.
Don't tell her.
Right.
No, she brought it up. She goes, that's high altitude, right? I don't want to be sick. Of course, we're not going to Everest or something like that.
I don't know.
Not
I
that
watched
high.
so much of that on TV and I'm thinking, no, no,
Mhm.
it's not for me. I don't know.
It's kind of a weird cruise because yeah, there's two different boats, one in the Amazon, one in the Galapagos, and then you're taking trains, you're staying in hotels, and it's like you're packing and unpacking a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bugs. I don't know. I don't mean creepy crawly bugs, but you know, fungus and all that kind of
Well,
thing.
that's the Coppolas have resorts in Central America, and they look beautiful. I said, yeah, I don't want dengue fever or malaria.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Well, you'd probably have to get
Vaccinated.
malaria shot anyway to go to the
Yep, and take the
Amazon.
tablets. Yeah, I did that when I went to the Philippines. I just did it anyway.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I guess I'm not that adventurous. I watch it on TV and it's like, oh, that's nice.
Right.
I would absolutely do
I'll
it.
stay in
though.
the United States.
I would do it. I like
Ken
that
and
kind
I
of
would
stuff.
go to Mexico 35, 40 years ago. I would have gone to Mexico, but now I don't even know that I'd go to Mexico.
I don't want to go to Mexico.
Yeah, I'd be
Well,
afraid I wouldn't be back.
the other option is when you go on the State Department website, and it's just one level above. It's okay. It's
Okay.
yeah. It's not. It's something to be mildly worried about because
Yeah.
because of theft, muggings, and kidnappings. There is a
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Ohio and our trafficking is bad enough. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
I've been to Cincinnati, so I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
Like I say, I'm just not very
Yeah.
adventurous anymore. I used to be, but
I would love to do stuff. I would actually love to do, but I'm leaving it to Sue to pick because I've picked everywhere else we've been going except for New England is her choice.
Mhm.
well, I said I'd love to go to Italy, but all those museums and everything, no,
Yeah.
that's not my thing.
Well, you don't have to go to the museum.
I
Go
would
for
want
the
to go and see the
for the food.
countryside.
Go for the food and the wine.
Yeah,
Right,
that's what I would
exactly.
want
I
to
can
go
do that.
for.
I can do that.
The food. You could go walk down the street in Rome and just say that restaurant looks good. Let's eat there, and it is.
And it is.
Yeah.
But to go into all those churches and museums,
Yeah, I like doing that too, though. But
that's not
you don't
my
have to.
thing.
We're trying to talk our friends that he came
He's from Italy. Yeah,
from
and
Italy.
he can speak it still. And
Yeah,
I had no trouble except for one time in Italy. We had a little. I was because we were going to do be taken in the car, and we had a really early start, and I wanted to have something to eat, and our restaurant or our hotel's cafe didn't open till after we were going to leave, so I wanted to know if this one place was open at a certain time, and the kid that worked there spoke English and said it was, and the old lady that was there said I kind of understood what she was saying. Turned out she was right. The kid was wrong. It didn't open at 7:00. It opened at 7:30.
No.
Yeah. Well, I gotta wrap it up because we have somewhere to go tonight. Every Monday
Okay.
we'll be leaving earlier than normal. So
I know this is
Okay.
messing me up. I keep thinking it's Tuesday.
Right, exactly.
every
know.
week now I'm a mess because we have something going on every week and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But anyway, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
And I'll see you next week.
Okay, next
Okay.
Monday.
Next week.
all
Thanks,
right.
everybody.
Have a good week, guys.